Hey guys, this video is going to be about how to launch your own game. So I've come across a great resource to basically do all the thinking for you so you can make a plan and follow that. So it's called the Indie Game Developer Handbook. It's great. It's like really good. I mean, I've been working in the games industry for a long time, and I didn't know about probably about 90% of the stuff that's in this book. So I read it in 2.5 days while also completely rewriting a kind of launch plan for Commando Jack Respawn. Really excited about that. So here I've got the table of contents here, and I'll kind of walk you through it. And then I'll talk about something else that happened as a result of this book, which was very useful. I'll just kind of go over this briefly. Basically, contents, we've got development tools and resources. So you've got your games engines there. Outsourcing. I won't go into kind of bits that I didn't go into that I didn't need. But you can see there on the screen. You can see what the contents are. So we've got self-publishing, publishing PC. So this was for me, it was useful. Playable free alpha demo, early access release, installers, DRM, selling a PC game, direct sales, bundles. This has been absolutely great, really great. I've implemented kind of sales strategies based on this book, and they have honestly made the headache of kind of selling the content completely reduced. So, for instance, I've now outsourced getting a landing page done, and also some kind of marketing strategies as well. So, the landing page is basically kind of from this book, following this, especially in this section here, we've got ways to actually buy the game. I'm not sure if it's in this exact section, but stuff like using the Humble Bundle widget or using BMT Micro. If you want to sell your game and you don't know how to kind of actually automate that process of, once the user buys the game, you send them a copy of the game, like a download link, and that. I mean, it sounds easy, but I was going to write all the code and the web backend to do this. And then after reading this book, I just thought, you know what? If I just use Humble widget and BMT Micro, I don't have to do any of that. So it makes my life a lot easier. And they only take 5% to 10%. Those two Humble Bundle widgets, Humble widgets 5%, and BMT Micros 9 that's basically 10%. So so that was really good. And that kind of meant I didn't have to build like this whole massive back end to the site, which meant the only remaining thing that would require some back end is getting people to sign up to a newsletter. So once the game's out, you can send them a link, and now I'm just going to use ConvertKit or MailChimp basically to handle that. So I copy and paste a bit of code into the website, and that handles it. So I don't even have to handle all the back end myself. It makes it a lot simpler. Okay, so that was interesting. Then we've got publishing Nintendo, Xbox, Apple, points to consider when approaching a publisher, QA, localization and age ratings, PR and out. Yeah, so PR and reaching out to the press. Section 4 here is very interesting indeed. So about the game icon, tagline, descriptive paragraph describing. The call to action, bullet point feature list. I've written kind of descriptions about Commando Jack, the original, and the bullet point feature list was just like a really short, like kind of boring read. But after reading this stuff, I've really put a lot of effort and used the kind of terminology and speech and mannerisms that they've described here, and it really kind of reaches out to the public a lot more. So that's been really important. Then we've got marketing keywords, copywriting tips. Yeah, copywriting tips, that's important there. They say you can use copywriters out there that will kind of look over your game description and things like that and give it that professional touch. And they give links to places that will do that for you, which is absolutely great. I never even thought of doing that. Press releases. So you've got companies from, just doing a launch on gamespress.com or going and contacting a proper company to do it. You've got a whole range of topics I'll fit in this book. And so press releases, yeah, the press kit. So yeah, there are places they tell you how to kind of make a press kit and things. There's like kind of I don't know what their web address is, but it's like press kit, open brackets, close brackets, cut the curved brackets, not curly. So that's a place. It's all in this book. Then who should you contact? This has been really interesting actually because I did a previous video about getting people to sign up for my beta test, and I've only got like 28 people. No one's joined since I've last done a push for it. There's this website here called TigSource, and I just thought, what's that? And I looked at it, and don't get discouraged when you look at it. Click on the forum and have a look in the forum. It's got an insane amount of activity going on for PC games, and like to get people to sign up. There's a whole section for people beta testing your game. So I didn't even know about that. This book's helped me put me onto that, and I'm not worried about finding people for that. And you can also post your devlogs there, so I'm going to start using that forum. Pixel Prospector was very interesting. So YouTube is the new Games Press. Now, so my marketing strategy is now to kind of push to YouTubers and offer some kind of reward for them to review our game. So I'm developing a whole kind of strategy around that. Which I had in mind anyway, but reading this book kind of confirmed it to me once again, and made me go online and search for how to kind of contact these YouTubers, and I found quite a bit of information, and I'm outsourcing the marketing efforts regarding that, just building a strategy around that to make sure that we do get coverage. There was a key piece of information was that, say a YouTuber has got like, I don't know, I watched a video and this YouTuber had 17 million combined views and 240,000 subscribers odd, and he said he got 400 emails from gamers developers requests to review their game a day. 400 a day. So yeah, if you just send an email, you just get it, their inbox will just be scrolling away. You'll never get seen. So you need a strategy, really. And one YouTuber, if they review your game and it's they like it, you're going to get some serious eyeballs and make some serious sales. So it's important to kind of use that as part of your strategy. So yeah, marketing checklist, know your market. Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. So interesting points here that he's got is like, I've never really, to be honest, I've never really liked using social media because it's a little bit invasive. But for business, it's good, right? And he says here with Twitter, what hashtags to use and like what the results will be if you do, and it's like super great because I've been posting my content and getting like a tiny amount of views. And they also tell you about this interesting thing called the 80-20 rule. So 80% of your content is non-promotional and 20% of it will be promotional. So it's very, very interesting. I think and my friend also, she has a channel, Instagram following, and she said that she loses subscribers when she posts just promotional content. But she gains subscribers when it's kind of organic, like interesting, non-promotional content. So it does. I never even thought about that. Never even knew about it. I just thought, go onto these platforms and shell out marketing. But that's not how it works. Right on to and then you've got marketing tools. Like if you've got 7 or 8 different social media accounts and you want to post them all at the same time, you can use stuff like Buffer. Social Mention. These names have changed a bit, so do your research. Crowd Booster, Marketing Grader, Hootsuite. Hootsuite we paid for a long time ago at Hostel. Advertising, yeah, cool. Yeah, some interesting stuff there actually that he's written about. Richard Hill-Whittall. Was it Whitehall? No, Whittall. So Yeah, ad networks. Yep. Websites, forums, and source control. Yeah, another great point he's mentioned here, and it's been included in the strategy now, is to include a forum on the landing page, so people can come and berate your game and say how crap it is. I'm joking. They can come and say how great it is, and if they are annoyed at the game because they're stuck, they can ask other people how they get past level 3 or whatever. And yeah, it's and also, yeah, a place for support, to post support tickets, so you can go there and see if there's anything wrong. And yeah, don't get too worried about installing a forum, because you can get like open source ones that he mentions in the book, and those open source forums, I think they're just like copy paste into your FTP of your website, and then you keep all the database of it and everything in one centralized location. So yeah, pretty cool. Forums are awesome. Funding, I didn't need to look at that. Didn't want to look at that, although I would like some funds, to be honest. I'm building this on credit cards, so yeah, it's pretty tough right now. Tax, legal, and other odds and ends. I haven't kind of looked at all that. So that's my update about how to kind of launch your game, and what I've been doing to launch my game, Commander Jack Respawn. Hopefully all of this has helped. I am giving away everything I know, just so I can help people. I hope it helped. Speak soon.